Hey guys, today we're making a delicious orange pound cake. You are gonna wanna eat every single piece, so make two. Our first step is to cut our oranges and get to juicing. I think blood oranges are a little less sweet than a normal orange, but they have some more complex, flavor to them. They're also pink, so that's a plus. If you don't have blood oranges, you can substitute navel or cara if you have them. Those are great. All right, let's see if we have 3/4 of a cup. Perfect. To start the batter off, I'm adding 1 cup of butter into my standing mixer and add in 1.5 cups of sugar, and you're gonna beat until light and fluffy. The butter and sugar look light and fluffy. I'm gonna scrape the bowl down now and then add in my eggs one at a time while mixing. 1, maybe 2 at a time, it's okay. All right, that looks good. Just scrape the bowl down one more time and then give it a final mix before we move on to the next step. You can do this any way you'd like, but for a bundt pan, I use my fingers. There's nothing more annoying than your cake not releasing properly when you're making a bundt. When you butter your pan, you do want a lot of butter, but you don't want clumps of butter in any creases because that will melt during baking and you'll have a void. You want to have all the definition of the pan. That's why you bought these fancy pans that just lay around for months at a time. Once your pan is buttered, just add in a tablespoon of flour and you're going to kick it around a bit until it's evenly distributed. Just tap out the excess. Perfect. Set that aside and let's do our whisking. In this bowl I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Give it a nice whisk just to get all the ingredients mixed and distributed. Our butter mixture is ready. Our dry mixture is ready. Now our wet mixture. I'm going to add in 3/4 of a cup of blood orange juice. Oh, that color is amazing. And then 1/2 cup of sour cream. I add sour cream to almost every recipe. It just brings in so much moisture. I love it. Whisk that together to create a slurry. This is optional, but I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of orange blossom water. You can use vanilla or just skip the step altogether. You could even use an orange liqueur. With my mixer on low, I'm gonna add in the dry mixture and the wet mixture in maybe 2 to 3 alternating batches. Before I scrape the bowl down or even finish mixing, I'm adding in the zest of 1 orange. Again, like the orange blossom water, the zest just adds a lot of aroma and the oils make a big difference. Pour the batter into a prepared pan, then use a spatula to smooth the top. Tap on the counter a few times to dislodge any air bubbles and place in the oven to bake at 350 for about 55 minutes. You'll want to test the center with a skewer just to make sure it's set before you finally take it out of the oven. So my cake's just about at room temperature, which means it's time to start making the glaze. The glaze is so simple. It's just going to be confectioner sugar with some blood orange juice and maybe a touch of raspberry juice for extra color. We'll see. I have 287 grams of confectioner sugar, give or take. Now I'm just gonna juice 1/2 of a blood orange in here. Ooh, that color is amazing, I love it. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna pour some more orange juice into here. And now we're gonna whisk. You just wanna add it slowly so that you don't end up with a gloopy mess. You can really smell the oranges, which is nice, and I love the pink color you get from the blood oranges. And that's just the right consistency. Now we're ready to glaze the cake. You can either use a piping bag, a spoon, or just pour it on. It's up to you. I glazed my bundt cake using a piping bag. It's just neater that way, but you could totally spoon it on. It's gonna look a little crazy at first, but it'll all melt together, and you can use a spoon to add in bits as you want, just to get an even coating. I'm gonna finish this piece off camera, but I hope you get to make the cake. It was really delicious. You have to trust me until you make the recipe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.